About a year ago, I was looking at flights to Taiwan. I was hoping to attend the Computer Olympiad in person again. We had attended remotely in 2020, obviously. And I look at the price and, hey, that's not so bad. It's about the same price I paid before the pandemic in 2019. I used to go to Taiwan almost every year for a Computer Olympiad. But then I looked carefully. That was before taxes, and also they had started to charge fees for various things. You have to pay a fee to choose a seat, right? Which is kind of weird because all the seats hopefully will end up getting taken at some point, right? But just to be able to choose one, you have to pay something. You had to, I think they started charging fees for just for bags, for possibly the meals on the plane or drinks on the plane. And also the price that was before taxes was what used to be the price after taxes, right? It kind of reinforced the idea that inflation is a tax, right? Now I'm recording this in June of 2022, and gas prices are way up, obviously, and it made me rethink about whether or not I should drive short distances, right? So I usually hang out here in Redmond. I live out in my car right now, which I really love during the summertime. It forces me to interact with more people. And it makes me think about if I should walk. I live about 2 miles from an office that I need to go to from time to time. And it makes me think if I should walk there instead of driving there, which is pretty common these days to think about, right? But the problem is that I do intermittent fasting. And when I do walks like that, I my calorie needs also go up, right? Which is also inflating, right? So I can't afford to either drive or walk, right? It seems like. Now, 3 years ago, I used to have a girlfriend, but I find nowadays going on a solo sexual date is almost as expensive as going on a heterosexual date 3 years ago, right? Because of all the inflation that's been going on. We are in 2022, a lot of people are screaming that they want to work remotely, right? Now, many years ago, working remotely meant that you actually saved a lot of money from not commuting, and you saved a lot of time, right? These days, it just means that you break even, right? You save money, which you kind of needed to save because other costs are going up, and you save time that you needed to save in order to work that second job to pay for the inflation, right? What used to be extra is now, oh my god, I could barely just survive, right? What's really frustrating, well, first of all, if you're working 2 jobs, it's very difficult to coordinate any sort of vacation time, right? You get vacation time for one place, but then the other place gives you a different week that you can't really take any time away, right? Now, the other problem is that because gas prices are so expensive to begin with, and airline tickets are also so expensive to begin with, when I do get a vacation, I don't want to just go away for 3 days, right? If I'm already paying a king's ransom for the trip there, I want to get like a good 2 weeks there, right? So what used to be acceptable as a 3-day vacation, now when I get 3 days, I'll take a staycation. I'll wait for when I get like a month to go away, right? Anyway, just my own experiences of so-called transitory inflation.